our newest board member. This is Gail Crumpton. She has served as a chaplain for many years. Gary Gibson is one of our board members. Linda Michalik has been on the board for 3 years, serves as our secretary. Carl Techmeyer is our youngest member. He just turned 30 last Sunday. He is our vice president, second year as vice president, and third or fourth year on the board, fourth year, and he tells us how to use Google Docs and computers and things. He keeps us literate. This is Debbie Lee. She is our board president, serving her second year as board president. Louise Carnahan is an alternate, also her second year. James Tierney, board member, second year, is it? Yeah. And Jerry Schley, our treasurer. So I am going to speak on behalf of our board as we dedicate ourselves to the community. I would invite anyone who has served on the board of trustees here at Seattle Unity at any time in the last 50 years to please stand up and add your energy and consciousness to them. All former board members, look at them all. So if you would stay standing through this dedication. So as board members of Seattle Unity Church, we apply Unity principles to the board meeting process. We support the mission and vision of Seattle Unity. We are a catalyst for financial prosperity for the church. We commit to a daily spiritual journey which is based on love, faith, prayer, and gratitude. We commit to demonstrate an active commitment to unity principles in our daily lives. We commit to honor one another's growth process through listening and honoring our individuality, and we commit to having and demonstrating a genuine interest in the well-being of our community and of other board members. And so we put out our hands and we bless these wonderful people, and we dedicate and we consecrate this next year of 2013 to the growth, to the enrichment, to the awakening of Seattle Unity Church. Our prayer is that every single member is divinely guided and directed, and we are so grateful for your service. Amen. Okay, I have 2 more things. And the first I want to say is the importance of the board. Yes, they are responsible for the stewardship and for many things in the community, but truthfully, the energy and the consciousness that the board has spills out into the rest of the community. So when this board is harmonious, when it is working together, when it is practicing spiritual principles, we can't help but just have the rest of the community have that same experience as well. Doesn't mean that we never disagree or that we agree on everything, but that we seek to go to a higher place. And the board and the chaplains and the staff hold the energy, and I want to say that this board and the boards over many years have held an incredible consciousness for the community. So it's more than just the busy work that we do. So I want to acknowledge that, and I want to acknowledge these guys, because we have a lot of fun serving together. It's amazing. Okay. All right, one more thing, and then I promise we'll get on with the service. So one of the jobs of a board of trustees is fundraising. And it takes a lot of time. It's very time consuming. We threw 2 or 3 parties last year. And for those of you who have served on these teams, you know that we have done auctions. We've done incredible things to raise money. And at the board retreat, we thought, what if fundraising could be easy? What if it didn't have to be something difficult? And so we decided to do a stretch. Remember, my word for this year is grace. So I'm trying to find ways to make things easy and simple and fun. And since we had the most people here on Easter Sunday, we thought, why not make Easter Sunday the fundraising Sunday? So surprise, you're at a fundraiser. Hello! And you know, for you introverts now, you don't have to go to a party. You don't have to get dressed up and go to a party and dance and do all that stuff. So we talked about it amongst ourselves. We said, what would that look like? And what it would look like for us is that we would have to have 100% buy-in. Now, the amount wasn't as important, although the amount is important, but it wasn't as important as all of us buying in. So all of us, including Raimi, decided that we would create the seed money for this fundraiser, and our goal for the year was $50,000. So this group here raised $10,000 already, just us. So this is the seed money that we have planted to get the energy moving and growing and going. And you know what? It frees us up for the rest of the year. If we can meet our goal, then we can focus on who are we as a community in South Lake Union. You know, it'll free us up to do so many other things because we won't have to be planning the fundraising. We can fund our music program. We can fund our youth department. We can fund our families. So we do have special envelopes that they handed out when you came in. And if you don't have them, the ushers do have them, and you could raise your hand to get one. I know that this may come as a surprise to some people, so if you need to go home and think about it or meet with your partner and discuss it, you can bring it back at another time. So just for a moment, imagine that you're at a fundraiser. This is the fundraiser. Hello. And we're at this party. So just sit with that, and we will collect it during the offering as we do the offering. And what we're looking for, again, is 100% buy-in. So thank you for your generosity. Thank you for supporting this community. And thank you to our Board of Trustees. Amen. And if you want an envelope, you can. The ushers are still walking around. However, I would like to take a moment to welcome anyone who might be with us for the first time. You've already heard that we have an incredible breakfast being served downstairs.